Hi everyone, this is Shakti coming live at you. This is with the six figure and beyond feminine wealth mindset shifts. So, by the way, we are reviewing these mindset shifts in a series of the 10 days. Today we are on day number 5. And what I'm sharing with you is to how do you start to really create a solid mindset so that you can scale your business with a lot more ease. And as you probably know, if you're following this series with me, wealth is really a mindset game. Wealth is all an energetic game. And what I'm sharing with you here in this live is 10 power moves that you can start to work with, implement, embody to hit those 10,000 to $50,000 months. So if you don't have this guidebook, please go to the link provided in the description of this video. Click on this link, go to a page that I have so lovingly created for you, and click on the button. The button is going to bring a pop-up which will ask you for your name and your email address. Once you enter that, you're going to be receiving a copy of this exact guidebook that I'm walking you through in this series, and you can read it. Highly recommend you actually making time, at least an hour on your calendar, and going through each page, doing each practice, starting to implement each power move right away in your business. And there's space given to do that. And when you download this, what I also highly recommend is printing out this particular page. Sorry, my copy is black and white, so you cannot see the pretty colors. But here is your daily wealth mindset checklist. And this has all these 10 mindset reminders that you can actually use to begin your day with. So what I recommend doing is to take this, print it and like stick it by your desk where you work, and every day begin your day with just going over this checklist after you have actually taken an hour in like putting together the practices, making some decisions in your business, and to say these out loud to yourself. And what this is going to do is going to start to really retrain your mind to think differently. It start to rewire your body to step into this. It'll make it far more easier to get the clients and get the income that you want. And, you know, I don't know if you have heard, but if you have a plant and if you talk to your plant every day, what happens, and there are many experiments done around this, research done around this, when you start to talk to a plant lovingly every day, what happens to the plant? It grows so much faster and so much like in a space of well-being. And that is exactly what you're starting to do by doing that, by printing that checklist and starting your day with it. You're starting to like really pour that love within yourself so that your body and your mind become the portal for more abundance. And that is exactly the intent with which this guidebook was designed. All right. Looks like Facebook is showing me all kinds of notifications, so I got confused. Okay, so I am on page number. If you already have this guidebook, I'm on page number. Let's see. Um, by the way, yesterday's video was so good. If you haven't checked it out, okay, page number 10. And the question for today is, what do you do when you have slow income months, right? And this is huge. This is the massive one, really massive one, because as a business owner, you're going to have slow income months. put a yes in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. If you know that slow income months are inevitable in running a business, put a yes in the chat if you understand that. And if you are somebody who's having a slow income month right now, put in the chat me. Say me, I'm having a slow income month. Because what I'm trying to do, what I'm inviting you to do is to bust through any shame that comes up in this process. Your slow income months are not about you. It's not about how skilled you are. It's not about how talented you are. It's not about how worthy you are. Your slow income months are just is. They're showing up in your reality, but they're not reflection of you. So slow income months are actually a gift in helping your nervous system to hold more, to get ready to hold even more. So a lot of times people's income go like this, right? If you have ever looked at your own income, and there's a way to like bring it to a full stability, which you will after a certain point. Being in your business, you're going to get to a point where your income gets really stable. But to get to that stability, sometimes we need to do this dance, and the dance that you're doing is the dance between your bank account and your body. And when I say your body, I really mean your nervous system. How we can really train your nervous system to hold more is by not panicking when your income dips. When people's income dips, there's a whole emotional up level that emotional kind of reaction that they get into. And what your body is really learning is to release that reaction so that you can start to think in a very neutral way. Okay, I have a slow income month. What can I actually do about you? And that is really the practice with which you start to train your nervous system to be able to hold more space when the income goes down, and which also means hold more space when income goes up. Hold more safety within you when the income goes down by not taking offense to it, by not judging yourself in the process when your income dips, but also feeling safe when your income goes up. And this is a huge one. I think I should do an hour-long live on this one, because a lot of people don't always have that safety and that capacity in their nervous system created, which is exactly why the income does this dance. The income does this dance constantly to teach you to be super neutral to your income and to neutrally think what could be your next steps. And this is exactly why so many women have the hardest time scaling beyond a certain level of income, because they're not ready. Their bodies are not safe to hold more. If you probably hear stories out there, if you talk to people out, you will hear people will say, well, I'm making 5K a month, and no matter how hard I try, I cannot get to that 10K or 20K or 50K mark. Well, because the body is not safe to receive at that level yet. So this mindset shift is really big. The go-to reaction in slow income month is your panic, and what you're shifting, and with that panic comes, well, if I don't make money this month in my business, I failed. The anxiety that kind of runs off the chute, it's like the anxiety every time your income dips, that anxiety kicks in. And the question comes, what if I can't maintain? What if I have to get a job? What if this is the month when everything starts stops working. And this is very much a survival energy in the space that is calling the shot. So that dance that happens in your income is happening for a reason, so that you get to release a lot of the survival from your space, and you can open up to receive more in a way that feels spacious, that feels safe, and that feels like good, really good. So the mindset shift for today is to really understand the money flows in these cycles, and every time your income dips down, it's waiting to come all the way back up that much more. Money is an ebb and flow and not a straight line, especially when you're starting out, especially when you're settling in. It can feel like ebb and flow. The universe always provides, and you're always safe to trust in your financial flow. It's that trust that, yes, wherever I am financially does not define how my day to day is going to go. It does not define how rest of this week is going to go. That does not get to define how rest of this month get to go. And I do have space now to think from a very grounded, neutral space on what are my money generating ideas, and to go full stream ahead with them. So when you trust your flow, your income get to really rise more effortlessly, because there's like, that trust is backing you up. That trust is everything. The practice for today is to, when you are especially in a low income month, to track if you have any amount of unexpected money or business opportunity coming to you. So what you're starting to do is you're creating a spreadsheet, or you take a journal and you start to write down date. And at the end of each day, I want you to start tracking if you had any money coming in. And I want you to especially find, well, was there any surprise in your day? Did somebody do something for you that otherwise would have costed you money? Or did any opportunity come your way which wasn't on your radar before? And you start tracking it. And what you're doing is you're rewiring your brain, your mind, to see that flow of abundance rather than seeing that lack that has been created in your bank account. And this is going to be very helpful in turning things around. So this is a really powerful practice. This is something I have done it myself and loved it, and it really helped me focus on what am I manifesting in my slow months. I have done it. What am I manifesting? What am I putting out? How am I really using my time wisely? What am I pouring in the world? Because what you're giving to the world is what you're receiving at the end of the day. And I am just really excited for you to, if you're having slow income months, for you to actually take this practice and starting to turn things around. And besides that, this practice, beside this mindset shift, I do open every Saturday a promo thread in the group where you can talk about your offers too. And if you're somebody who's having a slow income month, make sure you participate and being visible in this group, and raise your hand, receive support, get your question answered. Make sure you're receiving a lot at this time, because that is all very helpful in turning around the situation. So this is what I had. If you watch this live with me, say hi below. If you watch this on a replay, say replay, Shakti, say hi on a replay. And I would love to connect with you. And again, if you don't have this guidebook, I highly recommend that you download it. This is one of the most valuable body of work that I felt like it combines so many different parts together of creating a business, sorry, of creating a business and running a business successfully. So I really hope you get to take advantage of it. It's a free resource right now for my community, and I would love for you to check it out. And I will be back tomorrow with another mindset shift. And until then, take good care of you. Bye.